again to Reflections on the Community and its Cultures. This time around, a look at an area co-op produce program and some personal career and retirement reflections from a guest. Later, Bob Wollenschneider will talk about his reasons for retiring in independence and his pre-retirement career. First up, Cheryl McMillan and Maryann Garner will discuss the co-op produce program that's now in Caney and will be spreading, folks. That's coming up on Reflections. On this segment of Reflections, we welcome a couple of folks who are kicking off and getting pretty busy with a produce program, a produce co-op program, starting off in the community of Caney and then spreading to some other communities. We have with us Cheryl McMillan, who is the volunteer site coordinator of the program, and Maryann Garner, who is sort of a newbie and getting used to this thing, and she'll be doing most of the talking, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm happy to do that.
We are talking about the Bountiful Baskets Produce Co-op, right?
Right.
Okay. And 5 cents worth of what the heck is the Bountiful Baskets Produce Co-op?
Well, actually, it's really a rather new in its beginnings in 2006, and it has grown like wildfire because of two ladies named Sally and Tanya. They had some economic needs in their own family of trying to figure out a way of feeding a large families and in these bad economic times. So they started, long story short, they started this co-op, and it's all voluntary, and there's it's all just produce. There's no meat or anything involved. It's you get one order.
Fruits and veggies, right?
Fruits and veggies. Okay. One order.
And where did it start? You mentioned these two folks who kind of kicked it off.
In Utah, for the most part.
Okay.
And then it has spread. I know it's in at least 7, 8, 9 states, I think. It's hard to keep track of it right now.
And we're, again, sort of starting, because the program is underway as we talk, in Caney.
Right.
And you've been involved in that from the get-go?
Yes.
And when did it get going?
Well, every site coordinator has to have 3 rounds of training, and you have to go to an area that it already exists for that training. And I went to Topeka, which was just getting started in itself, and I think there might be a picture coming up where I'm wearing a sweater, which would be really nice to wear right now. No, not really.
No.
But there is, they have.
So you got kind of your initiation by observing that program.
My sister and my daughter-in-law, and my son are doing that in southern Utah, and she's over quite a large area. Okay. And they've been trying to apply some peer pressure to get it started out here, and I finally succumbed to that peer pressure. I said, okay, yes. And it's going to be something that can benefit a lot of people here.
Yeah, we'll talk about more of the details. Let me introduce our other guest here. Maryann Garner, you're in that sort of observation stage, kicking off this program, moving into the Coffeyville community, right?
That's correct. I've helped 3 times over at Caney, and it's all volunteer. We go over and we receive the produce, then we divide it up and put it into the baskets, get it ready for the individuals that have already ordered off of the internet, and then they come by and pick it up.
Okay. We do have, as you mentioned, Cheryl, we do have some pictures that we get kind of a quick look at what some of these baskets actually look like.
Right.
And again, people are signing up for purchasing, in effect, 2 baskets.
Right.
We call it singular, but here are some of the baskets. Right. And again, we've got the veggies on the right. No, I can't tell. Anyway, we got...
Fruit on the right and veggies on the left.
There you go. Okay, all right. I was just looking at those, and I thought those were yams.
There's the sweater. Yeah. And that was in mid-May, very, very early in the wee hours of the morning. And, we'd like to have some of that cold weather that we were complaining about.
Wouldn't it be lovely? Yes. Yeah. Let's see if we can order that up along with the fruit and veg. Oh, that looks good.
Now, that is an actual basket, 1 basket.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's a very nice offering.
Holy cow.
We don't really get to pick what we have in our baskets, which is kind of the beauty of this. whole program, it helps people learn to get used to and get familiar with new fruits and vegetables. And I have had one lady say, well, we don't ever use bell peppers, but she stuffed them, stuck them in the freezer, you know, and she said, I have a new appreciation for bell peppers.
Well, yes, the bell peppers is good stuff.
Right.
It's the cucumbers I don't like.
Right.
But that's a whole
But
different.
they make wonderful pickles.
Yeah.
But that's you're just corrupting the cucumber and turning it into something worse. But we shouldn't talk about that. We should talk about the bountiful baskets of produce. Again, this is kind of a volunteer people to people program.
Yes.
And who's eligible for signing up for the baskets?
Anybody that has the capability to order on the internet.
Okay.
There's no income involvement. It's just however you want to.
So it's not a poverty program.
No, not at all.
It's a fruit and vegetables program.
Exactly.
Been going on in Caney for a while. Been busy.
Yes.
During the cycles of this
yes.
thing.
The heat actually has been our friend in this case.
Yeah, fruits and vegetables look awfully good when it's 175 degrees.
And everybody's crops are burning up.
And how long has the program been going in Caney?
Since May.
Since May. Okay, so you're just fresh there too.
Yes.
Okay, and you'll be even fresher in
Coffeyville once
Yeah.
we get started. But I've been helping at Caney since May.
Yeah.
And they are allowed to order up to 3 baskets at a time if
Yes.
individuals would want that many.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Or
again, when you say 3 baskets, you're talking 3 sets
orders.
of 2.
Yeah, 3
Three
sets
Three
of 2.
orders, yeah, okay.
3
Right.
orders.
Okay. And the cost for the
Is $15
okay, so that's
every time.
okay.
No
And
variation.
again, that's for basket of fruits, basket of vegetables.
Well, not. It's for one set.
Right, right. And where does the physical exchange take place? Well, not the exchange. Well, yeah, where does the physical exchange take place?
Well, until mid-September, it will remain in Caney, and it will be at that middle gunny sack, the Roadstar gunny sack number 2.
Okay,
It's kind of the center quick stop.
okay. And the primary way to contact, to order, is the web.
Is the website.
And that will be the case when the Coffeyville program kicks
Correct.
in too.
Yes.
And that site is Bountiful Baskets, all one word, of course. We're on the web now, and it's all in lowercase letters, bountifulbaskets.org.
Right.
Yes.
And that will tell you, well, basically what you need to know. We'll tell you the programs that are operating,
Right.
what the cycle is. Basically, it's an every other week cycle that
For now,
you
yes.
guys are running on.
But as we increase participation, it could go weekly. And also they need to know that this is not organic, but as we increase participation and the area grows, that may become possible to do that.
Okay, all right. And again, right now it's not focused on that, but you know, it's hard to find bad fruits and bad vegetables. Come on, even if they aren't organic.
Right.
They're the good stuff. How did interest in this program develop, Maryann?
Well, it's the fact that we are interested in the community, individuals eating more healthy and providing foods that are healthy for them. And this gives them the opportunity to order
Place an order.
Place an
Yeah,
order.
there we go.
They're not obligated to order every time. They may order once a month, maybe once every other month, or they can order every time.
But again, that ordering takes place online
On the
at
internet.
bountifulbaskets.org. And where do people pay? It's $15.
It's
for
online.
Okay.
Everything's done online.
Okay, so you got to have the credit card or whatever is handy
Right.
there. Okay, all right.
Or if
so,
you have a friend that can order for you, if you're not computer literate, then that's fine too.
right, yeah, you may be vegetable literate, but not computer literate.
Right.
Yours may be overheated right now.
Yeah.
But again, this is a program that's going on in a whole bunch of different places.
Yes.
Like you say, sort of started in Utah and then just sort of grew like fruits and vegetables. Eh?
Exactly.
How did you get involved personally? How did you become? You mentioned you had some.
Relatives, yeah.
Okay.
My daughter-in-law and her son, they have the option of doing it every week there, and they have a growing family. And while we visit, I saw, all the nice fruits and vegetables and the cool things they get, and then they have a lot of fun trying to figure out what to do with the strange things like artichokes. You know, well, they exchange recipes, which we can do as well if we get some strained vegetables that we don't really know what to do with. But I'm not an artichoke fan, but
yeah, or I'll send you my cucumbers. And,
yeah.
Well, anyway, I don't know artichokes either. They scare me, but.
But it's fun.
But again, it can be a learning experience.
It is, and it is. People become accustomed to things that they wouldn't normally get. For instance, I can tell you what we got the last time.
Okay, all right.
At Caney, which we got.
Yeah, just kind of rattle through this, if you would.
Bananas, peaches, honeydew melon, strawberries, 2 large packs of strawberries, celery, romaine lettuce, Roma tomatoes, broccoli, cucumbers, and onions. That was all in a $15 basket.
Fantastic, fantastic. And again, heck of a good buy.
It is.
You know, and again, it's not going to anything except the produce. I mean, that's the whole idea of this.
Right,
correct.
You place the
Sally
orders.
and Tanya, who run the site, and they put in well over 60 hours a week. That's all they get out of it, too, is just a basket
So
of
it's
fruit.
purely a volunteer type thing. And again, operating now in Caney, and the ordering time is like every other Monday during this cycle, right?
Monday starts at noon,
Okay.
and then Tuesday ends at midnight.
Okay, so you can place an order Monday and Tuesday,
Right.
and then those come in then when?
The next Saturday after you
Okay.
order.
Okay, so Monday, Tuesday you order, Saturday you pick up.
Right, so this...
And again, you're in Caney now at the location you mentioned.
Right.
But your ambition is to have sites, how many different places?
Well, it quickly became apparent that even though Caney was a very well localized site, it is still too far away from the communities that need it the most. And so we have quickly then branched off into Independence, Coffeyville, Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Then when those 3 sites get open, we'll close, and probably all at the same time, close the Caney site and move over to Sedan.
Okay, the list I'm looking at includes Sedan. Okay, so
Yes.
that would be implemented at that point.
Right.
Again, sounds terrific. If you want more information, you can email the coordinator here at ksbountifulbasket@gmail. For information and to place the orders, the address is bountifulbaskets.org. And of course, it's got the www blah 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 in front of that. Bountifulbaskets.org. $15 for a whole bunch of fruit, a whole bunch of vegetables, and a whole bunch of good people involved in a really good program. And thanks for telling us about it.
Well, the next ordering date, I probably should let you know.
Real quick.
15th and 16th of August are the
Okay.
ordering dates, with delivery on the 20th.
Okay.
And then following that, it's the 29th and 30th of
Okay.
August, with delivery on the September 3rd.
Again, on about a 2-week cycle there, and however the cycles work out in the other communities, that website will put you in touch with that. Thanks for the information, ladies. Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
We'll have more coming up on Reflection.